Okay, Lady, what is this?
Hey everybody, and welcome to another show and tell, broadcasting live from the Adafruit headquarters in downtown Manhattan. It's me, Lady Ada. With me is Mr. Lady Ada. Having a good time here. Factory's asleep, but we're here, and we're going to check in with people from around the world, both Adafruit peeps and friends to be of the fruit, as they show off what they're making. Is it 3D printing, soldering, knitting, crocheting, drawing, whatever it is? We'd love to see what you're up to in your very own home. So come on by the StreamYard stream. I'm going to check in with some Adafruit peeps, but we're here for another 20 minutes. We'll be out of here about 7:55.
We're going to start with Melissa, who has an amazing, cool demo that last night I fell asleep thinking it was the last thing I thought about when I fell asleep when I woke up, because we were so excited about this new way to use some Adafruit stuff with a web browser. So take it away.
Okay, so I have this Circuit Playground Express. This one's from PyCon last year. And I have it outputting some data on here, which is the light sensor and the temperature sensor. And so I can use this web serial plotter app that I've been working on to go ahead and connect to it. And it'll actually show the graph here. And you can see it changing based on the light, and it'll show the raw data down below. If you have like an Arduino app that you want some serial input, you can actually use the type in a command here and then hit send, and it'll send it to it. I don't currently have anything on here, but I do have another Circuit Playground Express here that will actually just echo back what I typed there. So I can type test or something like that, hit send, and it puts a test at the end here.
All right, looking good.
It'll handle comma separated values and JSON data, and then it'll go and represent it really nicely. And you can also change the different baud rates to different ones on here.
All right, nice.
This is cool. And if folks are fans of Glitch, you'll be able to use this, remix it, do a lot of things with it. And this is using the new Web USB functions inside of Chrome browsers. So technically, we have to work with like Microsoft Edge.
Yes,
as well.
Anything that's Chrome based.
Yeah. Very cool. This is going to be really neat for folks to visualize sensor information. And we'll have a dark mode. We already talked about it. Don't worry.
And this one's showing JSON data here.
Okay.
Very cool. All in a browser. No IDE, no download zone, anything. Just Chrome. Okay.
Data in, plotting out. All right. Thanks for coming soon.
All
right. Next up,
JP. JP screen.
And JP, is that JP's dog? What's going on over there?
It is. Zelda came to say hi. I don't think.
Hi, Zelda.
So goodbye, Zelda. Maybe she'll decide if she's saying goodbye or not. So that's my heart rate. I am wearing a heart rate monitor, and we have Bluetooth heart rate going to an NRF 52840 feather. And then I've also got a little 7-segment feather wing on there, a little matrix display. And so you can see there, it's keeping up with my heart rate as it goes up. And then if I watch it, it'll probably keep going up, and eventually my heart will explode, because it's actually, we've determined, unsafe to watch your heart rate for too long. But it's going down a little bit. If I do some jumping jacks here, we might be able to get it go up. It's probably, I don't know, maybe a second or two lag as it sort of streams the data out. I'm not quite sure.
You're really healthy.
I'm seemingly healthy.
Turn on CNN.
I'm going backwards. What the heck's going on? So we have some cool ideas for an additional feature that I'm going to work on tonight, and I'll show on the show tomorrow. And we've also got some things like, if I turn this off right now, you should see the feather drop down to where it sees, okay, we're not getting any data anymore. And I just go to a couple dashed lines there, and then I'm going to start looking for the Bluetooth. So you'll see a little blue light come on as it's scanning. So we're trying to put some features in there. Since these things are paired, once they connect, they can reconnect really easily. So we should see, if I turn this back on.
Oh, it's trying, the little dots.
Got some little dots in there. Yeah, I really love these displays. And so now, at first, these spew out a 0. Until they really get going. And I didn't really want anyone to see that their heart rate was 0. So I'm not showing a 0 on there. I'm showing dashed lines until it's actually real. So
that's smart. That's good user experience. You're like, oh my God, I'm dead.
Otherwise, that's it. You're out.
All right. Well, looking good.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
So a come by the show tomorrow, and we'll keep hacking on this and add some features, and I'll have a guide out soon that'll let you build your own.
Tomorrow,
All right, sweet.
4 p.m. Eastern Time, JP show. And right before our show and tell, we do our internal meetings here. And one of the things that we want to do, too, is combine all of these things that you can do since you own your own hardware, you're writing your own code. So imagine being able to have a playlist that plays when your heart rate is a certain amount, or using all the open source cool stuff that we do at GPS, being able to play music at a certain location. So being able to do all those things that a phone should do, because it has all this technology. So that'll be one of the ones cool. That we do later. So thank you, JP, for putting this in a way, in a format for folks to be able to.
Yeah, it's really fun to grab this info. So it's coming out over BLE off of these sensors, off of these devices. It's amazing to be able to build apps inside of circuit.
Yeah, it's unlocking all this potential in these. Like Bluetooth, low energy, and Bluetooth's been around for a long time, but you don't see as many interesting applications because it's like, well, it's whatever the giant companies provide, Apple or Android, Google, with what's exposed.
Exactly.
Cool. All right.
Thanks, JP.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, let's go to Colin.
Hey, Colin.
Hey.
Where are you? Are you in
I
separate
am
rooms?
in real space. I'm in human space.
Okay.
Since Melissa's been working with WebUSB, I've been experimenting with WebVR and testing it out and seeing what I could do. And
Right.
what better thing to do in virtual reality than to tour a circuit board? Phil, I've heard you mention that recently, and that's a desire I've always had as well. So I've been using the Oculus Quest, which is a great little affordable VR device. And I recorded a video. So just imagine, this is in virtual reality. And,
Okay, I'm getting ready.
seeing it everywhere.
Getting like psychically ready.
Like the scene in Hackers where they're flying through the mainframe looking for the garbage file.
Right, yeah, there's a lot of mental preparation you can do. You can see that? There you go. So here we go. So just looking around the neighborhood here, just looking for, hey, is anybody, how's it going? Is there any open shops in the...
This is the new version of EagleCAD.
Yeah, it's going to be fully interactive. We just walk on top of a momentary push button switch there. Take a look around. There's a reset switch in the middle, and then here we have our
Jump onto the speaker. Okay, cool.
Gotta have that plus. Gotta get that correct decal on.
Yeah.
So this is a rough early days model, but you get the idea. Get a little bird's eye view. It's the Circuit Playground Bluefruit. Yeah. So it's fun, and of course you can get really dramatic and do some really intense fly-throughs like this.
This is fun.
Beginning of the action movie.
In the 90s when Johnny Mnemonic makes a phone call. This is what it looks like.
That's strangely accurate. Good call. And this is when the mothership is coming down.
This is cool.
Nice work.
Get the general idea. So more to come. Be adding some doodads here and there, up in the resolutions and such. Yeah, cool. I'll stop back in.
People will be able to visit this with any browser that supports VR, WebVR that is. We'll put it somewhere so folks can fly around it.
Right. I'm working through Unity, which is some limitations with, but I'm going to work out and see what we can do. We can expand it.
All right, nice work, Colin. Okay, cool. All right, next up, Noe Pedro. Hello.
Hey, what's up, folks? Let's go ahead and share the screen. So this week we have a PyPortal Titano project. So the PyPortal Titano's got a bigger screen, and we thought, hey, let's make kind of a simple project with it. So we thought a weather station, an updated weather station would look really nice. So I asked Liz Clark if she wanted to write some code to make an updated weather station. She said, yeah, and had the suggestion of why not doing 8-bit graphics. So that's what we did. We have some really cool dot matrix style fonts and some 8-bit icons. There we go. It also has some hardware buttons at the top here. It's still using Open Weather Maps API to pull weather data, and it's got some really fancy stuff like alarms. So if you need to do some reminders, whether it's once a week or a reoccurring one, we can set that up in a calendars file, which is set up really nicely. So it's kind of easy to add your own alarms. I think for accessibility, that can be really nice. So you can customize sort of these things when to take certain medications or something. And we have our little special day today. We did 3D Hangouts today.
No, yay!
I actually had it displaying the coupon code during the show, which was fun, and they kept reminding us, and funny messages ensued. Yeah, it's pretty fun. So check it out. We have a video for it. Liz also put together a really nice video that walks through the code and did a really good job on the code walkthrough and the Learn Guide. That all came out today.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right, good work. We'll be showing off the video shortly.
Yep.
Excellent.
Okay. Do you want to pop to Liz next? Just so
yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
We're gonna pop to Liz next because it's in theme, and then we'll get to Phil B.
That's right.
All right, thank you, Pedro. Okay, Liz, we want to follow that up.
Hello, Liz.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
So yeah, PyPortal weather display, which is blowing up my camera right now. But as Noe said, we've got code files that make it really easy to edit with the calendar file. And that was kind of my big goal with this, because something like this, like someone's probably going to customize it to their needs. So having a file that's separate that people can enter in all their stuff makes it pretty easy. So yeah, one thing I've been working on in addition to that was the Bluetooth synth. I've got like kind of a micro update. I did this wooden base for it for the PCB to kind of make it look a little classy. It's got some brass standoffs. So with the wood, it's just a really thin piece of plywood. I just traced the PCB on it, cut out with jigsaw. Then I rounded the corners with a Dremel router bit, put some shellac on, and then milled out the holes to put the standoffs in, and yeah.
That's cool. It's a beautiful. I love the little like the keys, and then there's a little Bluetooth next. It's like hee hee.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Liz.
Cool. Thank you.
And if you want a sticker, you know how to get a hold of us.
Yes. Thanks.
You can also put one on the screen itself.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Next up, Philby, what you working on?
Hi. That is all. I want all of those things. Those are so neat. Yeah, sorry, I'm excited. I like what
What's part of the show and tell?
I'm working on a clock though.
That's what everyone wants. By the way.
I showed this a couple weeks ago. The Spectro kit. We're working on the last details. It's a Raspberry Pi and an LED matrix, and it does audio visualizer and stuff. But the PacMan clock is what everybody kind of wanted when I showed this at Maker, with the precursor of this at Maker Faire several years ago. Yep. So I got the PacMan clock ported, and that will be one of the standard demos if you get a Spectro kit.
Yeah.
So get one. We'll have them soon. We've been waiting 8 years to do this kit, so it's no rush. We're just gonna as soon as we get the matrices in, we'll launch it in the store.
Yeah. But yeah, it does bus timetables and audio stuff and clocks. And
okay, but does it do a PacMan clock?
What's that?
Does it do a PacMan clock?
It does do a PacMan clock.
Okay, so what's the problem? That's all we want.
Yeah, if you want a Galaga clock, you'll have to
make one.
Yeah, exactly.
What do we want? PacMan clock. When do we want it? Now.
Yeah. Easy to program. I hope it's easy to program.
Yeah, it's all in Python. It's nice.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope people have fun with that. It should be ready in a couple weeks, I hope.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
So much.
Paint Dragon.
Okay.
Next
up.
Hair effects. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What do you have there?
So I just wanted to celebrate finally getting the meowbit done with CircuitPython. So as a kind of a test for this, I got the snake. I ported Roman's snake. I'm going to try to play this backwards, so it's going to be really hard.
That makes it actually a really tough game. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's but yes. So you can. This is ready for playing and losing.
Well, yeah. The reason that we picked the meowbit was not actually because I thought it would be like it is a nice little platform, but because there's so much going on there, I figured any bugs we had, you'd find them when you tried to port it to this.
That's exactly what happened. So it ended up being really a pretty good experience, and now it's quite a capable little board. It's got the speaker on there. It's got a SD card reader, and it's got, of course, this really beautiful screen, which I didn't realize how nice it was until I took off the shiny, crappy, scratched cover. And then I was like, wow, this is actually really nice to look at. I'm going to use it in the rest of the project. So anyway, that's done. Great. It can be programmed just right off the site with the bootloader. I'm already thinking about other games that I want to put on this.
We'll come up with more boards.
It's all finished up. Yeah, so it is, and it just went live. So we just got the PR into CircuitPython Master.
Right.
So
nice work.
yeah.
Yay. Good job.
And you can also check it out on circuitpython.org/downloads if you're interested in trying it out yourself.
Okay. It's true.
Cool.
All right, next up, I want to go to
Let's go, Sean.
Sean. Hey, Sean, welcome.
Hi.
Hey, Sean.
Hi, I've been working on this project I've had the project for years now, and finally decided when I saw your dot stars to put this, how to actually get this together. I've made an analog binary clock.
Ooh, that's nice.
Each bit is the one ring, with the least significant being the outer ring. I'm trying to get it lined up just right. The wider ones are the hours. The smaller ones are the minutes. And the top is 0 and the bottom is 1. So as it goes around here, it's 0, and then over here it's 1, 2, 4, 8.
Oh, it's like a polar coordinate clock.
Yes.
That's so cool.
So it counts in binary, but in an analog motion.
Yes.
And once I get the top mirror done, and I'm thanking Pedro for his infinity mirror work from this past week, I figured out finally how to get the rest of it done. So I'll hopefully be finishing it this weekend.
It looks great. Well, congratulations.
More infinity-like.
Good work.
Great project.
Beautiful.
And
just needs a sticker.
The only thing that's missing now is an as seen on the show and tell sticker. So email us.
I will absolutely put that on there. I even printed my own circuit boards for it.
Wow.
I was going to go with the ultimate GPS, but ended up going with the Spark Fun one because I can get metadata about leap seconds, and I'm actually going to have it handle leap seconds.
Oh, nice. Well, look, you got to be precise if you're going to have a binary clock.
Yeah.
All right,
when you're all finished with it, take some photos and let support at adafruit.com know, and we'll do a blog post or whatever as well.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Sean.
Thanks.
All right. Next up, let's go to
Sabien. Hi, Sabien.
Hello.
Hello. What is up with you?
2 quick projects. So this one is quite an old one, but I'm calling from France. It's a bit late, so take the opportunity to show you. This is a game console for the microbit.
Oh, cool.
And so, can have little games like that.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
And what's cool is that if you are lucky enough to have different microbits, you can swap them like a game cartridge.
Oh, right, because it's just plugged in. Good idea.
Yeah. So I had that's the first project I made, like a small production batch. So I have a dozen of them available on Tindy. And the second one is actually a game for the PyGamer. Let me show you. Oh yeah, with the camera, it's gonna be.
No, it's cool. Got some background, got some text.
And
it's okay.
What's special about this is that I programmed it with the Ada programming language. So it's I know it's the PyGamer, but
that's fine.
Wow, do whatever you want.
Go. Arduino, make code.
Tiny list.
All programming is good.
Ada
in extra.
Yeah. All right, so you like hardware programming in Ada.
Yeah.
Good.
Actually, and so it's available on my GitHub. Actually, you can download the UF2 image and try it on your PyGamer.
Impressive. That's a lot of hardware you got to get working to make it work in Ada. So I know how much went into it. It's not just the game; it's everything that you'd had to do to get the game.
All the drivers.
That's a lot. Yeah.
It's a nice chip, so it was fun.
In our latest Python on Hardware newsletter, we cover all languages that can run on hardware, and I saw the Ada running on Feather.
Yeah, that was me as well.
Yeah, so good work. There it is.
That's cool.
So you get a sticker.
Okay, awesome.
email support at adafruit.com.
We'll ship it anywhere in the world.
And we'll send you a STM on Tell sticker, and you can add it to your collection.
Thank you.
All right, thanks so much.
All right, thanks, Sabien.
All right, next up we're going to go to Coding Pro, and then we'll wrap up with Drew and Helen. Coding Pro.
Hey, Coding Pro.
What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me share my screen really quick. This time. Permission. Okay, here. Can you see this? So
okay.
I coded a API wrapper for the Adafruit API. So it's It's still in progress, but it's an NPM package that allows you to use the Adafruit API more easily. And so you just type in the product number. Just gonna choose a random one. Do you guys know which product that is?
538. That's an early one. So I'm gonna say maybe it's like mini pop. I don't know. No.
Let's see. Okay. So we're running it.
I don't have the numbers memorized.
I could cheat, but
yeah, we're not gonna
now
cheat.
I've said it, so now we get caught.
Okay, so that was not a product. Okay.
That's right. No, I knew that. It was a trick. I was just testing you.
333?
3333.
Okay.
Four threes altogether.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That we know.
Okay. And
you can do it.
Okay, here it is. So here we have its response. That's its category ID, its currency that it's in. It's randomly putting it in this order, alphabetical, but that's not what it actually responds in, but it has the description. If it's discontinued, the discount code, that's just directly from the API, the HTML for the page, for just the description. Its ID, image, manufacturer, and it's the Circuit Playground Express.
Yeah.
And it shows all this information.
Works great. Like a treat.
Yeah, I had to also load the website myself and look at the meta tags to get like the description, since Adafruit API didn't have that built in. But yeah, and I just finished the infinite thing. Okay, I just finished the API for searching and for getting random products for this, and it's still in process of fixing the errors for that and stuff.
Yeah. Cool, good work. And I noticed the little shop bot in Discord is helpfully showing products and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, it's very
I removed the GitHub one because it was kind of spamming, and
yeah, we're very busy. We're very busy on GitHub.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Cool.
Thanks, CodingPro.
Thank you.
Good work. Email us if you want a sticker.
Cool. All right.
Drew and Helen, you got 2 minutes.
Play us out.
Play us out.
Hello.
Hi.
I think you might want to unmute because we can't hear you. And you can also do maker charades if your audio doesn't end up working.
All right. Hopefully you
hear. Okay.
It was misconfigured. All right, go.
I've just been working on a new embroidered synthesizer here.
Cool.
Yeah, this is using some chip called the L386, which is a really old-fashioned chip, but it's kind of cool and indestructible. And yeah, I'm just embroidering around. It's not finished yet, but it will be. Yeah, that's all it is. That's me.
And I was just soldering these little LED business cards together, but I got really annoyed because the coin cell, I don't know if I'm just all of a sudden bad at soldering, but it was really difficult to solder. So I've decided to give up on a coin cell holder, and I'm going to just maybe have a wire that goes around the back, and you slide the coin cell in and underneath the wire.
Okay.
Which would make it cheaper and also easier to solder. So that's what I'm up to.
When in doubt, a wire.
Okay.
And Quantum is this weekend, which is like the biggest open source conference in Europe. So if there's other people there, I'll be around. I think there's someone from the CircuitPython community as well that's going to be there. So.
There is. There's a, I think it's David is going to be there. Yeah, and has a really cool presentation about CircuitPython. If you look on Twitter, there's a countdown clock, and I believe Dave's giving away stickers because we sent him a bunch of stickers.
Awesome.
So if you're there, we'll try to cover it from the Twitters. And if you see anything interesting related to Adafruit or CircuitPython, tag us on the tweets, and we'll add it to the newsletter and stuff like that. Usually do that anyways. So thank you.
Awesome.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thanks, Drew and Helen.
Thanks, Helen. Thanks,
okay.
Drew.
According to the PacMan clock, it's time for us to get ready for the next show.
Yeah.
Thanks for the PacMan clock. Keeping us on schedule, as always.
Watch out, PacMan. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. I think it's gonna be okay.
It's
all right.
okay.
That's our show and tell for this week.
Thanks, everybody.
We'll see everybody next week, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Thanks for being here. This is our favorite half an hour every single week. We've been doing this for a long time.
True.
Ask an Engineer starts in about 5 minutes.
Bye, everybody. See you soon.